Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are seeing what is in my makeup bag, the international version. I'm headed to Japan very shortly. Actually, I'm already there as of the time you're seeing this. So this is for me to pack my bag and for you to see what are like my travel recommendations, products I know are going to work and be good while I'm gone and also be travel friendly. So if you want to see me do this like with the products, hear what kind of my travel things are and how I pack my bags, what my makeup bag storage system is like, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It is totally free to subscribe and I would love to have you back again on the channel in the future to talk all things makeup in the comments. All right, let's go ahead and get to a bare face and me telling you what all am I packing for my 9-day trip to Japan. All right, so this trip is going to be for 9 days and I'm going to limit myself to 2 makeup bags here. These are the KAITLYNF bags. I really like them. This is the smallest size. This is the medium size. And for my wedding, I took the big size. This is the big size for comparison. So that one's not going with us. And then I'm also going to use my KAITLYNF brush bag here for any of my brushes. Anytime I pack to go for an extended period, especially with makeup, I like to do my makeup to pack my makeup because that's how I know I'm not going to forget something, is if I actually do the process. So I'm doing my makeup really just to pack for today. And I'm going to try my best to pack as many minis as possible of things. So I'm going to put my minis, I think, in here and the stuff that can't fit in here in the more medium size. I have 3 primers that I feel like are all pretty close to being done. So I'm just going to take them all and see if I can finish any of them while I'm gone. I've got the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. I'm going to use that one today. The Ulta Beauty Hydrating Face Primer. And the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. So I'm going to take all of those and just see what we can accomplish while we're gone here. All right, so for foundation, I'm only taking 1. It is supposed to be like 90s the whole time I'm in Japan. It's quite warm and summer there as well. So I'm going to take the Lancome Tint Idole Care and Glow. This one is in shade, what are you? 120N. Now this one I'm taking because it is kind of like, for me, I think a medium coverage if I use an appropriate amount. And I don't feel like I have to set it. So I'm kind of looking for stuff that's going to be like easy, quick, because we're going to be like busy with our itinerary, kind of on the go. And I don't want to do like, you know, heavy, the whole kit and caboodle. Like, this is very much not the makeup from my special occasion wedding makeup tutorial. I will leave that linked if that's more the kind of look or information you're wanting. But this is going to be like, what can I do that's going to give me a little something, but I can like get up and be to breakfast on time for all of the different excursions that we have planned for this trip. I am going to Tokyo. We're also going to, I think it's pronounced Kyoto and Ottawara. There's a bunch of places we're going, but those are the ones that I'm remembering. First brush is going to be my Lunar Beauty LBF 2, and I like to take this one just to buff out the remainder. I don't know if I'm going to wear concealer today. A lot of times I don't wear concealer, honestly, on a daily basis. I don't feel like my dark circles are that bad. It just depends, though, on the day, how I'm feeling, how much coverage I feel like I need. So I think, even though I'm not using it today, I'm going to put in the Tarte Radiant Concealer in case I feel like having it at some point on the trip. And I'm going to leave in my concealer brush. I've been using the Refer 36 lately and liking that a lot for concealer. Again, this foundation isn't one I feel like needs really set, but just in case it's a really sweaty day or something, I'm going to go ahead and pack my Laura Lee Los Angeles L33 brush. Oops. I really like that one for powdering, and I'm going to put in this little tiny mini Laura Mercier translucent powder. Next up, I'm going to do my brows. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this off camera because I've done them on camera a lot. It's not anything special. It's what I always do. It's the NYX Brow Tame and Frame Brow Pomade in shade Brunette with my Laura Lee Los Angeles L29 brush. I've really been loving cream blush and bronzer lately, but I'm also a little worried, like I said, about the climate there. So I'm going to pack, be a little extra, both a cream and powder blush and bronzer. So for the powders, I'm going to pack my Rephr number 4 brush. For powder, blush, and bronzer, I'm going to pack the Pacifica Desert Sunset Matte Blush and Bronzer. It looks like this. It has a mirror in the back, which I really like, super compact. And there it is. I know I really like these shades. And then I'll have something that is more compact and a blush and a bronzer powder format. But I do want to take the creams too because I feel like I can finish this off probably in the next 9 days if I'm using it like consistently every day because there's not that much left of it. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Bronzer in shade Tan Lines, and I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. There is a bronzer brush in this set. I know this is supposed to be like the primer applicator, but it is dirty right now, and honestly, I feel like this brush does just fine with the cream bronzer. And then I'll figure out, I guess, once I'm there, what my skin's doing, what the weather's doing, if powder or cream is more the move for the climate. For cream blush, I am taking, you guessed it, the Believe Beauty Doll Face blush. And then I'm also taking, to apply that, the Laura Lee Los Angeles L11. I'm throwing everything today. L11 brush. Let me know if you have already had or if you have upcoming any travel plans, even if it's not like international, you know, it could be something close by to where you live. I love to travel. I usually go somewhere every summer. A lot of times it's Florida just because my family has extended family that lives in Florida and we go to visit them. But every once in a while, I go someplace a little bit further away. Like this year, Japan's always been on my bucket list and I'm so excited to go. It is a bummer, I will say, to be going so soon after my wedding because new husband and I would like to spend a little more time together, but this trip has been planned since before the wedding. If you're new to the channel, this trip was actually planned for 2020 and you probably can guess what happened to that. So it's finally happening. But this trip originally I was going on it to celebrate my 30th birthday and the fact that I had graduated with my master's degree from school. It was like a little celebration reward to myself. But it never happened. So here we go. It's finally happening years later. I am priming the eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think this might be the last eyeshadow primer I have in my collection. So that's why I'm taking it, because I think this is the last one I have left. Like, I might actually have to buy one when I get back. Let me know what your favorite eyeshadow primer is, because I feel like I want something different than this. Next up, I'm taking the ABH Brow Gel, partially because I've been liking this one and partially because it's a little baby mini sample. I think I am going to pack my Benefit Gimme Brow Plus one as well, just because this is a small one and it was designed to be a sample. So I don't know how long it'll last. It has a stopper in it though, so I'm actually also going to pack in a pair of tweezers because when I empty stuff, I empty it fully. Like, I'll take out the stopper and use all of the product. So I'm going to take not one but two eyeshadow palettes. Normally I wouldn't do that, but there's one palette I really want to take, and is the Nomad Tokyo Harajuku. I am going there as one of the destinations, so I feel like I have to take this, but I don't want pastels every day. So I'm also going to take the BH Cosmetics Smitten in Switzerland as just more of like a neutral option that also has a black in it. So here is the Nomad Tokyo Harajuku palette if you haven't seen it. This one is no longer available, but it is lovely. And I think that's the one that I'm going to play with today, honestly. And then the BH Smitten in Switzerland. I don't know if this one's available or not, but this one has more like neutral mattes. We've got a rosier row, We've got some like green and blue, even a pop of orange, and a black that I can use for shadow liners. So that I think is going to give me plenty of variety and options for the 9 days I'm gone. And they're both like smaller compact palettes because I was paying attention to like size as well for packing purposes. I think maybe I'll do orange today. I like never do orange, so why not, right? The Ace Beauté P1 brush from their Palladio collection. I'm going to go in with shade Kawaii, which I now know means cute. I've been doing Duolingo for the past 30 days. Obviously, it's not going to make me fluent, but just to give me, you know, a little bit of basic Japanese to maybe understand a little bit when I go. And this palette is very kawaii with all the cat embossings. Love it so much. Next up, I'm going to take my M456 brush and I'm going to go into Visual K, this like really dark gray. It's not really quite black, but it's a deeper gray. And I'm going to put that out in this outer corner here. I love doing like smoky pastels a lot. I don't know how many of my outfits will call for pastels. I'm going to at least sneak one in while I'm there with this palette. But like I said, it was more for just like the theming matching that I want to take it. And I don't know if I'll be able to get a picture of it. That might be kind of weird in public, but at least in my hotel room or something, maybe, you know, I think I might vlog the trip. I know I haven't done vlogs in a long time. I used to do them poorly on my channel back in the day, but I think I might upload one. I understand if you guys want to skip, but if nothing else, just like for me, it's really nice because I love going back and watching the one I did when I went to Greece and Italy. It's just really nice for me to have that as a keepsake, the video. I'm just going back in with the orange to re-intensify a little bit here, and I'm taking whatever is left and running it below. Now I'm taking my Cliona flat brush, and let's see what shimmer would go well with this. I don't know, because there's like pink. Do I orange and pink, orange and green, orange and purple, orange and yellow? What do I do? I guess I'll go yellow, right? Maybe that'll make sense with Zaku Zaku. And put that here. Oh, right. Okay, I forgot about this. So I'm glad I used this because I need my glitter glue. This shimmer formula is just not very impactful on its own. That's how I feel a lot about all Nomad shimmers, if I'm being honest. So I am going to pack my Ulta glitter primer so that if I do end up using this palette, I can be happy with how it looks and it can be as impactful as possible. So again, this is Zaku Zaku, going in with the same brush that I just applied the tacky primer with. There it is. And it's like this yellow base with pink reflect in it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Nomad, please put this formula back in your palettes. I've never seen another palette again where they did this formula, and I love it so much. I like it better than some of the stuff I feel like they put in their palettes now. I feel like that might be an unpopular opinion because so many people just love Nomad. Me too. But this was just something special. All right, so I think I'm just gonna leave the look like this, a little lighter today, but in case I wanna do a look with a shadow liner, which I'm sure I will, I'm gonna take my Morphe M410 brush. I use that one all the time. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my Rephr 3 in case I want an inner corner shimmer at any point through the trip. I do this a lot too, where I'm just like, okay, let me look at my brushes and see like, what do I use a lot? Is there anything that I might miss if I don't put it in there? So I think I'm good there, and I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Okay, so I've got my lash curler packed. So mascara is kind of the same situation as primers, where I've got several that I feel like are close to being used up, and I'm like kind of paranoid that I'm gonna run out. I'll probably be fine with one the whole time, but I would rather have a few small ones than run out. So I'm gonna pack the Tarte Big Ego. I used that on my wedding day, really like it. I'm also going to take the Tarte Man Eater and the Tarte Tartist. So 3 Tarte mascaras, just because these are like old Ipsy ones floating around that they're like getting close to being gone or dried up, whatever. I just should use them and, you know, get them out. Yeah, something like that. Like, see, that's just like cute, casual. I say casual as I've got a smoky duochrome eyeshadow on, but you know, for me it's casual. Love that. Okay. What else? I guess I'll take a setting spray and packet. I'll take the Urban Decay All Nighter. I don't really have a smaller one than this to pack, so I guess this is what we'll go with. I've got some room left in this like medium-sized one, so it's okay to take up some room with that, because I think really, I don't know that I'm gonna do a highlighter. Yeah, I feel like there's a light enough shade maybe in the eyeshadow palette that I could use as highlighter if I want it. I might just keep things kind of like glowy the way they are now though, since it's gonna be, like I said, 95 degrees. Like, we're gonna be glowy. It'll be fine. So I think for a gloss, I might as well take my favorite gloss in my entire collection, right? I don't think I have another gloss that's like close to being used up, so I'll take the Ensley Rain Cosmetics Rain or Shine Gloss in Glamorous, and that's what I'm gonna put on now. It smells so good and it's just the best formula. That is beautiful. I feel like this will be good for like if we have a minute to freshen up in the room before dinner or something like that. Something hydrating. I'll throw in my Melt Lip Liner and Headbang in case I want something lip liner wise. I'm going to put in the liquid lipstick from Laura Lee Los Angeles in shade Spicy Pink in case I want something more long lasting. And then I guess for lip oil, just so we're covered with all our lip needs, Team Edward from ColourPop, their lip oil, that's this kind of like dark blue one. Since I just used the lip oil up, we'll go ahead and take that. So, is that everything, you guys? If I miss something, I would say leave it in the comments, but I mean, you're still welcome to, but like, I'll be on my trip as you're seeing this. Like, I've left the building. There's nothing I can do about it. However, I am really curious to see if there's some like Japanese makeup or skincare. Maybe I'll get something while I'm there. I'm not sure. But I think this is it, you guys. Like, I think these are gonna be my brushes. Here's the tiny little bag. And then here is the mid-size bag. I think this is it. I think we did it. So thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I appreciate it so much. And I can't wait to see you again on the next one. Bye.